33 years ago today, July 11th, was the standoff of the Oka crisis. There were warriors, and today we continue the warrior fight. I just thought I would bring that to everyone's attention. It's been 33 years today. Kwe. I am Joanna Bernard, the Interim National Chief and the AFN Regional Chief for New Brunswick. Okay, teleprompter's not working. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people and on Mi'kmaq land. I extend my appreciation to my elder, Ed Purley from Tobic First Nation, for opening this assembly in a good way, and also for the drummers, Eastern Eagles. Thank you. Maliwan, Malalan. On behalf of the Assembly of First Nations, I welcome the elders, knowledge keepers, veterans, chiefs, leaders, youth, 2S LGBTQIA+ members, and delegates to the 44th Annual General Assembly. This gathering holds great significance as it brings together hundreds of First Nations leaders representing the diversity and strength of our communities from coast to coast to coast. I have something in my notes here in regards to Danielle and Paul. I think it was noted, and I just want to again say he will be sorely missed. It was he passed away on June 27, 2023, and he was 84 years old, the author of We Are Not the Savages. It is here at the Annual General Assembly that we begin to encourage a meaningful dialogue and decision-making on important matters, directing the work of the AFN, my work as the Interim National Chief, and the Executive Committee through resolutions. This week, we will discuss and make decisions on key priorities such as UNDRA, climate action, safe drinking water, specific claims, policing, governance, and residential institutions, among others. These discussions will shape the future direction of our collective efforts and ensure that our voices are heard on the matters that impact our communities directly. I want to highlight the importance of the Assembly as a space for collaboration, unity, and empowerment. It is through open dialogue, the sharing of knowledge, and the sharing our diverse perspectives that we can address the challenges we face and work towards a better future for all nations, all First Nations, a future that reflects our values, respects our traditions, and honors the sacred bond we share with our lands, waters, and ancestors. The Assembly is a time for us to reflect on our achievements, address our challenges, and chart a collective path forward. However, it is a moment marked by recent events that have brought significant changes within our leadership. As many of you are aware, First Nations in Assembly passed a resolution at the AFN SCA, Special Chiefs Assembly, on June 28th to remove the former National Chief from her position following a human resource investigation. We know the decision that was not taken lightly and was a result of careful consideration by the leadership and representatives of our nations. The resolution signifies our commitment to accountability, transparency, and upholding the values of our governance. While these circumstances have created a period of transition and reflection within our organization, it is essential to remember that the strength of the AFN and the AFN Executive Committee lies within the leadership, unity, and resilience of our nations. We have overcome many challenges throughout our shared history, and we will continue to do so. As interim national chief, my focus remains on working forward with our current priorities, restoring confidence in our organization by ensuring that the voices of First Nations are heard and respected by all. We must address recent changes head on by taking responsibility for our shortcomings and working towards rebuilding staff morale, confidence, and trust. Steps we are taking including enhancing our whistleblower policies, code of conduct, harassment reporting processes to create a safe and supportive environment where all individuals can speak up without fear of retaliation. I am dedicated to maintaining stability and upholding transparency, accountability, and good governance. It's important to understand that the AFN is an advocacy body and not a government. AFN is a chief's organization, and your collective voices shape its direction and mandate. The AFN does not represent all 634 First Nations individually. Our role is to advocate on behalf of First Nations collectively, as directed and mandated by the chiefs through approved resolutions and assemblies. Our work is guided by the AFN Charter, ensuring that our actions and advocacy efforts align with the values and principles set forth by the chiefs. Our voices, mandates, and guidance are essential in driving our work and collective priorities forward. Allegations were made by the former national chief regarding AFN's financial management. Our financial statements have been independently audited every year over the past decade. And in every one of those years, auditors verified the statements as accurate. While no evidence has been found to substantiate these claims, it is essential to address the concerns and uphold transparency and accountability. We will continue to support the implementation of Resolution 3, 2022, as directed by the Chiefs, which directs the Chiefs Committee on Charter Renewal to conduct a review of financial policies and practices and provide a report with recommendations to the First Nations in Assembly. This includes examining the AFN's financial decisions, staff payouts, and contracts for the last decade. I reaffirm my support for the Chiefs Committee on Charter Renewal to carry out their important work, that the committee, if the committee believes a forensic audit is necessary, we will follow that guidance. It is our responsibility to ensure that the funds allocated to the AFN are managed properly. Any concerns expressed by the chief will be addressed. As we move forward, I am committed to addressing the pressing issues that affect our communities. This includes continuing the important work of leading and supporting the portfolios on 2S LGBTQ rights and ending violence against women. It is critical that we work to amplify our voices, protect our rights, and prioritize their well-being. to create safe and inclusive communities. By staying focused and unified, we can make significant progress to advance the rights and well-being of our people, to address systemic injustices, and to forge a path towards self-government and self-sufficiency. As we approach the Special Chiefs Assembly in December 2023 and the next National Chief election, it is my hope that we continue to see strong women leaders within our organization, as their perspectives are critical to our success. However, we should focus on selecting a candidate who is guided by unity and shared vision of a brighter future regardless of gender. Today, we will begin the assembly. Let us focus at the tasks at hand. It is our duty to engage in open, constructive dialogue, to address the pressing issues facing our communities, and to ensure that the voices of our people are heard and represented effectively. While acknowledging recent changes, we must not lose sight of broader goals to strive to achieve together, In closing, I want to express my gratitude to all those who have worked to organize this assembly: elders, knowledge keepers, veterans, chiefs, leaders, youth, 2 LGBTQ+A+ members, delegates. I wish you a productive and thoughtful assembly as we push forward to provide new mandates for the AFN and to reaffirm our shared commitment to a brighter future for our nations. Waliwan, Malawan, thank you, merci.